Welcome to another Tuesday of the Real Young Podcast. And trust me, we love you. Thank you for the love you have been showing to us. Our first video, we want to say a very big thank you to you. Today I'm not here alone. I know they call me alone normally. Okay, I'm here with one of my friends. I call her my MBM. I'll let her to introduce herself.
All right, good everyone. My name is Baningo Mildred.
MBM. Yeah, that's Banigo Mildred. Okay, today we'll be talking on one very funny but interesting topic that most of us here in Nigeria we do face, and that is academic challenges. Now, academic challenges are challenges we face in the four walls of our academic section, both in university, polytechnic, secondary, and primary. So now we have different sides, or I would say different ABCD of academic challenges. We have challenges from lecturers. We have challenges from students. We have those academic challenges from
maybe from parents, something like
from
that.
parents, community people. So in few minutes, just help me talk about one or two of these like the subheadings.
Okay, let me start with that of the maybe our environment.
Okay.
In the case of the environment, perhaps where the environment is not suited for education, we face one or two challenges there.
Okay.
Maybe challenges from people within, where maybe indigenes of that locality where we are schooling. Maybe where you see one or two indigenes, they harass students. So that student no will get that confidence or that boldness or that like he or she no go dey free again. So maybe want to they stay around. You go see maybe the person go they travel, they come. But perhaps even if the person they stay around, go to they come inside.
I do that too. Yeah. And also in terms of challenge we get from lecturers, see actually it always hits for honestly they hit it the both side, but one side I say they're about 60-40 because you go school, you go write exam, you go write tests, go do assignment, they go still see me consult.
It happens everywhere. It happens
everywhere.
It happens seriously. It happens even if perhaps maybe let's use out of 10% lecturers, even if 7 to 6 no they collect, maybe the remaining 4 or the remaining 3, the remaining 2 fit collect something. That is it.
But you know good actually.
And it's not good, but we will not blame the lecturers because if you look, based on most of them they do and based on say government like state universities or state polytechnic, government they pay salary on time. So you know, so then they use that sort of money when they pass student now to take maybe fend for the family,
for the
or for their self and all those things like that.
But normally, you say you get some, you get like get person they share with me say, a lecturer go tell and say make him go pay for like girl say lecturer go tell and make him go pay for room, buy food, keep, then wait for them for the room. Say go come meet and like the lecturer really want get them, like want to go down with her, but you don't ever hear that kind of thing before, like you don't come to you.
I've heard of it, but I've not witnessed it. I've not witnessed it at all, but I've heard of it from so many students. In this case now, I'm not going to talk say the lecturer is lost after the student. Maybe let me just use it that the lecturer just want to feel himself for that moment. Or maybe he just like the student now. So they look for a way now to get down with the student. So maybe he don't use perhaps her grade to use get down with the student. Perhaps if now let's use maybe students now will no greener. Some lecturers they exam now they test them, but they don't know. Why some now feel they do them because they want that. So those kind of things, we will not blame the lecturer and we also not blame the student in this aspect.
But now you say you didn't try to test them, but you know say in that aspect now a person will no reach, we don't know what they right, they fear. Because if you come class,
sure, normal.
They do assignment, they do test. Normally, like before you enter school, they don't say see where you don't read before you go pass. You get me? And most of the things say now because most of the students they feel reluctant, they want read, they want come class, they will just they feel like say like if you say all things now sorting, so from that moment now, the I say the lecturer, the he or she, if you want to take advantage
of the
of that
opportunity.
opportunity, they get me. But meanwhile, meanwhile in the other angle, I dey feel say that the lecturer really won't go down with that student. Why? Because um this person that you did tutu
Mm-hmm.
now. Firstly, now how the student they take dress come class.
Obviously, that's
Yes,
it.
you know say when once now as a girl or a boy, you mostly must say a girl, you come out from house, like you go school outside states. You
Mm.
dey get me? Now you dey on your own. You no dey under your parents
Parents
again.
again.
Then now you feel say you don dey on your own. Now the one people dey follow friends
Mm-hmm.
dey dress. No, definitely because now wetin my eye see
Uh-huh.
na im the hungry man.
Like this saying, however you dress, that's how they address you.
Bless you. So you no go tell me say as you be a girl you go wear this skinny something, you go bring out all your shapes, your nyash, you no go some ladies go at the aspect of put out like they dey put on panties.
Some don't even wear bra.
Some don't even wear bra. So why you go tell me now you go wear those free things, now you go enter school and what's part now they dey go sit down for front. You dey get me? Now they dey go sit down for front. Why? They dey draw attention to themselves. Most of them dey do am intentionally. Most of them dey do am like why just say most of them dey do am intentionally because
Mm,
you know say yes before you comot from house you go don examine yourself and I be say before you go waka from school from house come school one or two people go don
tell you.
tell you. Now they dey do am say make dem fit get down to the lecture. You know say they feel as if once you don go down with
The
this
lecturer,
lecture
everything done
ahead
dey
then
settled.
everything don dey settled for you. You no go fit fail any course or dem go wan help you. So all those challenges dem dey follow the stuff. And now like me I get one experience. I remember when one lecturer used like 3 hours dey talk to me like dey share things with me. Finally him come ask me you be T or B. I was shocked. I was like which one be T or B? Him laugh.
See, I'm bread.
He say whether I be top or bottom.
Hey,
Like actually in random he tell me say I look like in X. A
wow.
man tell me say I look like in X.
That's
Till today
right.
see dey worry me. Like wetin you wan use me do?
You know say you be fine there.
I just won't do. Fine guy. No, but actually, when I try to talk, we say this academic challenges, they very broad, and you feel say like parents not giving their children money, they follow course they course am.
Sure.
How?
Because in this aspect now, before your mama and papa send you go school, it's assumed that they are planning for it.
Okay.
Papa no go fit just send pikin go school, then at the end of the day, he abandon the pikin. What does they expect from that child? Especially now that you know, in this our society now, so many girls are into one or two hookup, one or two runs, just to fend for themselves.
Okay.
We don't blame anybody. We don't judge anybody because nobody is perfect. For a parent to send you to school 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, because say you no call as pikin, you no mean say as parent you no go call. You don't know how the child. Okay, you fit say the pikin don go school, he get business.
He go fend by himself.
He get business. No be everybody get business because some people fit go one day like maybe you get work now, part-time work. If you fall in the time wey you wan write test, you no come meet up for the test. Is it not totally failure you're causing for yourself? It's failure you're causing for yourself. So as a parent, you should learn to fend for your children. At least once in a while, you call them to check up on them. Even if they don't call you to disturb you for money or anything, send them money. Because we feel no.
Just send them money.
Send them money. Just send us money. We feel no call to tell you say, mama, papa, we are broke. Send us money. We need them for one or two stuff. Because if you no send us as parents, even boyfriend and girlfriend wey dey date sef, if boyfriend no send girlfriend money for 1 month, the girl go phone another man wey go give her money. E dey happen everywhere. So
This is also what they talk now. You know, say if you go school now, most of the students don't marry even before they pay their bride price.
normally na.
Now I believe say as a girl now, where your parents need to send you money, you go wan find who go dey feed you because hunger na normal something you must eat.
Sapa.
Now you go once you don dey work out one or two girls they don't like they don't need to feed you. You can't feel as if we did be burden today. You can't find we go find one boy where you go one hook up to.
Sometimes people say, babe, give me that link. Just show me that way.
You go now you go to see boy again and go begin stay for her.
Aww.
Now did they make out just because of just food?
Aye.
And now in terms of this parents when they like to call their children, you feel get
Why I'm saying it is because I have an experience.
okay.
My daddy know they just dey like this call me. Oh. Anytime I call am, he go think say na money I wan beg am. But you don't know why they call am, whether they check up on am. One day just dey like this, they call my papa for phone. I call am. He call every time now begin dey flash am. I dey flash am morning, night. Na so the man just drop 10,000 from my account. Thank God, my sister was an eyewitness. I even call my sister, pray, daddy send you any money. She said no. No. I call.
Okay, now you way bother and now you say.
Now I can't call my father. He got the nursing. Did you see the alert? I said, daddy, yeah, but that was not why I was calling you. Just money. Now my father called.
Okay, they refuse to all call that money. But in terms of this academic challenges, we get challenges too from like where your school day. We get challenges from the indigenous where they there.
Yes, now.
Yeah, they go want make out with you because of the way you dress or you find it. They want take advantage because now their side. I mean.
Indigenous aspect, I don't blame indigenous at all.
Okay.
Because where I'm schooling, like I said, it's how you dress. They will address you. If I dress come out like this as prostitute, even if I'm not a prostitute, somebody will see me on the road. If I go come touch my butt, I go come like this sexual advance. And when you try to retaliate, people will tell you that you're dressing like a prostitute.
Okay. So
first of all, you shouldn't eat from a man if you know you don't have anything to offer him. That is one thing you should know. Secondly, when you know that, okay, you were sent to school, focus on what took you there. Not because of you see one man will get flashy car. You know that I Oga Kawe go borrow. You don't rush full up. So all these kind of things, I don't blame indigenous at all. I blame most of the students, and I blame some of the indigenous today. I would say they are at fault because now then they first find trouble. But 100%, I would say 90% of indigenous are right in this aspect.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So before we go now, yeah, this is just the first one. We'll get part two to come up here. So
sure.
Yeah. So before we go, what if you advise those students where they get academic challenges, might say from not reading and having in mind to sort to pass, and then we go generate to book hotel. So what do you feel advice? Just in general, like advice. Just, what do you feel true for the two sides based on these academic challenges?
Okay. I have not been a victim of any lecturer before.
Okay.
And I've not been a victim of sorting before. But in this after you say sort to pass. You know, say right from home. Most of us don't carry our mind. We sort to pass. We sort to pass. We sort to pass. So that mentality, I go sort if I go school. Me, I carried it from my mindset even before I finished secondary school. A lecturer will not eat my money. That is the truth. Now, as a student, be it boy or girl,
okay,
I wouldn't advise you to focus your mind on sorting, because you can also read and at the same time you can write well.
Okay, so
and I won't even advise a student to copy, because if they copy now, lecturer catch you.
Or you go copy
like me wrong. When they almost catch me when I carry my phone enter hall, and they carry me go drop for front seat. I don't feel right again. So you see all this kind, I will not advise. At least read, have something upstairs, so that even if you read some parts, you know read some parts. If you enter hall, you go see people who read those parts, you know read. If you ask questions, people go tell you. Okay, because so if they say you want carumbo, if you carumbo one day, fail you. So all this kind of things.
Okay. So what we are trying to say is attend classes. Yeah.
Read your book.
Read your books.
Burn midnight candle.
Candle don't cost. Respect yourself. Buy panaka.
Buy laptop.
Okay. And also for the ladies, I beg, just try to dress well.
Yes. Yeah.
That one.
First expression matters a lot.
Try to dress well. At least if you want to come outside from house, try wear inner. Yes.
Yeah, bra.
Yeah, inner bra.
Skin tight.
Yeah, we are skin tight to help you. Yeah, because not only you come school, and anything you cause problem for yourself, now you carry. Okay. Yes. I want to say a very big thank you for watching this episode. Stay with us. Please do share. Please do subscribe. Follow us on our social media and on Real Yarn Podcast. We love you. I want you. Okay. Thank you very much.
I love you.
We love
You.
you. God bless you.